Good afternoon. Today we are going to be talking about the equinoxes or the summer solstices as well. We are going to be talking about what Huitzilopochtli and Quetzalcoatl means as well. So let's go ahead and get started. This picture here will show you the actual 6 positions of the sun, and I will tell you those, what they are. When the Aztecs left Aztlan on the orders of Huitzilopochtli, basically telling them that they were destined to be the governors of Mexico, they will govern Mexico and rule it. He said to go ahead and find the actual spot where the eagle is devouring the snake on a cactus. That is going to be the spot where they will build their capital, Mexico Tenochtitlan. On their migration, at some point, Huitzilopochtli changed the Aztecs' names to the Mexica. And I will go ahead and tell you exactly right now what Quetzalcoatl means, what Huitzilopochtli is. They are basically the sun. So, if you can look at this picture here, when the sun rises in the winter on December 21st, it is the most southern point in our hemisphere. When the sun rises in the summer on June 21st, it is at its most northern point in our hemisphere. So if you were to be standing here facing east, taking pictures every week, which is 52 weeks, you will actually see the sun travel in that direction towards the summer and back this way as it comes back towards the winter. These are the 6 positions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When the sun rises in the winter solstice, if you were actually standing on the east facing west, so basically standing there facing this camera, your left hand is here, your right hand is over there. Therefore, this sun was named Huitzilopochtli, left-handed hummingbird or southern hummingbird. Because when the winter Tonatiuh means he who warms, he who radiates, he is our sun. When the sun rises in the winter, it is tender, sensitive, and a small hummingbird. This is when nature rests the seeds and are deposited in the earth, waiting for the moment of its flowering. As it moves this way, on March 21st, the sun is turning into a bigger and better bird until it becomes an eagle in the summer solstice. So therefore, he is Huitzilopochtli in the winter. On March 21st, he rises up as Quetzalcoatl. That bird is a quetzal. If you see it, it has a long tail that can reach up to 3 feet or about, well, I'll look it up. I don't think it's 3 feet. It could be 3 feet. But they were more prized than gold, jade, and that's why Moctezuma's headdress was made out of quetzal feathers. So when it rises in the spring, Huitzilopochtli turns into Quetzalcoatl as it rises on March 21st. As it heads towards the north, in the zenith, when it rises in the zenith, it turns into Alot, which is a macaw. That is the most highest point that the sun will actually reach in the sky. And it actually rises twice in 1 year in this section. It is the highest point in the sky that the sun rises. As it goes this way and it turns into the summer solstice on June 21st, the sun rises as an eagle, Cuauhtleloc. Cuautleco means rising eagle. As it turns back towards the south, there is Tenochtitlan right there. There's the eagle devouring the snake on the cactus, and I'll tell you exactly what that means. What that means is when the sun rises on July 26th, it is once again at its highest point And therefore it is now called Tonalnepantla, which means completely engulfed in the energy of the sun. That is what Atlachinolli means. Fire, water. Water represents earth. Fire is the sun. The eagle is the sun. The snake is actually the shadow. Because in this point here, when the sun rises on July 26th, on its way back, it is when it gives its full sun radiation at exactly 12 noon. The sun is right above our heads, and it does not cast a shadow. It doesn't cast a shadow. Nothing casts a shadow on July 26th in Mexico, Tenochtitlan. It is because the sun is exactly right over our heads and shining right down, therefore causing no shadow. That was the actual spot of where Tenochtitlan was to be built. When it comes back in the autumn on September 21st, it is called Cuauhtémoc. Don't forget, Cuautleco is rising sun. Cuauhtémoc is descending sun. It is when it becomes autumn on September 21st, once again on its way back towards the south to become the winter solstice once again, to become Huitzilopochtli. Tonatiuh, Huitzilopochtli, Quetzalcoatl, Tonalnepantla, which is Tenochtitlan, Atlachinolli, Alot on the zenith of May 19th, Tonalnepantla on July 26th, Cuautleco summer solstice on June 21st. There you have it, folks.